All right, everybody. Do right back. And as y'all can see, I got my two little ladies with me. This is him to my looking at you. Will be over here, Miss Erica. Raise your hand, Erica.
Hi.
And right here, this my other baby. We call her Khadija. Didi. Tell them hey, baby.
Hey.
See, these my baby. Kenny Ken love the kids. Cause see, that's where it's at. I'm gonna tell y'all something. The powerful thing about this is while I'm doing my video series, my babies are hearing me talk. And they're learning. See, we have to teach our children a new way. If we keep taking them, they're using the same teacher and have them doing the same things that got us messed up in the head. We're going to sentence them to the same hell and the same damnation that we're dealing with. Now, we're still dealing with the issue about how the black woman has failed. And everything we done said so far is all relevant. But we had to add that little piece in here to show you some things. So what we done dealt with, we're going to leave that alone for a minute. Maybe a session. And then we're going to turn around and try to tie in what we're finna add in right now with that. Okay? And there's some powerful stuff in there. And we really need to be listening. And stop focusing on the messenger. Because the messenger don't look like what you want. Or because the messenger don't say it the way you want to hear. The messenger don't talk it proper. And can pronounce all the words like you do because you got all your damn teeth. See, these are things we have to stop tripping on. See, I imagine that being that's seeing God doing everything, like moving on the water and calling shit forward and making the man and taking the rib and the Eve out on. So I'm pretty sure he probably looking real good to Eve. And he was saying all the things and in a way that Eve wanted him, to where she was willing to not follow the rule in that little place called a garden. All right, baby, Kenny Ken need the teeth. Now, thank y'all for y'all service, but we had to get that out there so that y'all could see. And it's powerful when we sit down and we talk to our children and feel like we have to stop hiding things from them, because that's why my generation is so messed up. Because a lot of things our parents didn't want to talk to us about. See? And nowadays, our children, they smarter than we are. And then they look at us in our hypocritical ways. And they're looking at us lying and playing these roles. They see us playing holy. They see us working over there in the school and get around white folk, I'm going to say it, and want to talk all proper. And then come home and you use more words worse than what do right that you hear do right say on the video. But we want to take this thing into another level and do right. We're trying to pull this thing out without having to open the book. But it really requires a book now for that little part. And all of us know it good. See, it's one of them other things that been beat in the head, but never looked at closely. And it's funny how they don't never finish the end of the thing. They just give you the first little bit. And then they try to make you think and they following the precept upon the precept that Do-Right talked about in one of the video and the line upon line thing. But we've been to look at this. It's the book of Hosea. The 4th chapter in the 6th verse. And we hear that a lot. Right? So Do-Right gonna try to go on and get this thing over, but some things, like I say, they just complex. There's a lot of things in them. And somebody have to be willing to at least ask the question and pose the question to make other people think, to find out the question for their own self. And do right just trying to make us think. Do right ain't trying to make no money out of no video or none of that. Do right what? It would be nice if do right didn't have to go out there and grind like that. You know, but what I'm doing free. I ain't asking you to do anything, got to buy the tape series. Or you can download the YouTube video if you got the right software on your computer. Make your own DVD and pass them out to your folk. You see, do right look at this thing like a lot of this stuff ain't for us. It's for the one that's coming behind us. Because these videos might be up another 100 years. You never know. So everything ain't for us to get today. But get what you will and get in where you fit in. See? We're going to deal with Hosea 4 and 6. And see, all of them know this first part real good because y'all already saying it. And do right ain't even start reading because y'all know it. See, that's one of them scriptures they done beat in our head that they never really go deep into. See? It said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Hold on. We all get that part right there. Damn near every month. Here you go. Yeah, you go to church 4 times a Sunday. You're going to hear that the first part. Also, I never fail. At least for do right. Every time do right was somebody's church, if he get to going regular, he bound to hear that soon and quick. But it says something else behind it that they never finish. It said, because thou hast rejected knowledge. See, that's what our people do. We reject the knowledge that somebody's trying to give us. See? That's what we do. We reject the knowledge. But the book just said the people destroyed. He said my people. All the people said my people. Because all people ain't God people. Just because they blood red. Just like all people and what we call black people. Just because they skin dog. If you feel it, you can't leave it alone. He said, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject you. So now here God saying, because my people don't want to deal with the knowledge, don't want to reason, don't want to ask the question, don't want to put their time in because they want somebody to give them some, I'm going to reject you. That's the book saying. Not do right. That's what the book saying. You can get it and see it yourself. They got Bibles online, so you ain't got no Bible in the house. You just type in Bible.com. You can read the whole Bible. That thou shalt be no priest to me. Not the priest in the form that you think in the Catholic Church. Now they play the word game on people. Priest here kind of meaning ruler or peculiar people, because y'all don't want to talk about you peculiar. But how you so peculiar, sister? Huh? How you such a peculiar person? And you look just like the world. You wearing a little body dresses in the church. You ain't covering yourself up. You ironing and pressing your hair. You putting hair color in your hair. You looking just like the women on the street in the church. But you peculiar, because you can shout a little bit. You blessed, because you got a car. And you independent and pay your own bill. Now you're getting yourself your own thrill. Anyway, he said, thou shalt be no priest to me. See, you're going to get a little deeper now. Seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. He said, the law of thy God. Now, here's the funny part about this, sister. It is. First, do right, better say this. Ain't none of these videos, no personal attack on nobody. Because I want you to feel like I'm talking to the individual. I'm talking to the whole. We're dealing with the nature of things. Follow the principle, not the words. Anyhow, it said, being thou have forgotten the law of thy God. Now, the funny thing is this, is, and what they know in the New Testament, The Jesus said, I didn't come to change the law, but to fulfill it or change or fulfill it or establish it. Okay? He said Moses gave the law. But y'all, we don't, the people that destroy in the book, by the lack of knowledge, they keep rejecting it, who can't be no preacher to God because they keep rejecting it. Because they done forgot the law of the God. Then the book said, I will also forget thy children. And we wonder why our children go astray. We seem like our children always on the TV as being the poster child or the baddest children since the first child was born. They came out of the womb now of this being or this person that all living human come from. Talk to me, sister. Talk to me now. See, we get somewhere with it. And the spirit kind of tell me you're kind of feeling it a little bit. But I know them demons sending them angels out at you now. And they trying to turn your mind around the other way. We know how to do a deep series on the deeper thing. Because it really need to be explained to our women. They in this and they think they're on the deeper tip. But they really don't understand the deeper tip and how it's being worked against them and not for them. Now, Do-Right at 11 minutes on this. He was hoping he going to put that off, but Do-Right got a big mouth, y'all. Everybody know Do-Right got a big mouth. So Do-Right got to come back, this on the part 5, Do-Right got to come back and do a part 6. And we're just going to close this one out and hop right on into part 6. So we can get these things uploaded and get the information out there. So somebody can start living again and free their mind. And the rest will follow. Don't be so blind. Don't be so shallow. See, y'all heard that back in the 80s, and y'all just want to pop your finger and dance. But y'all don't never listen to the real prophets, see? Y'all just want to pop your finger and dance and get me entertained. We don't want to follow the principle thing. So Do-Right can close this out. Then he's coming back, because Do-Right got some very, very important information that he definitely got to get in next so we can tie the whole thing in together. Be right back.